I've awakened a strange feeling, Joe. I'm barely awake. It's like 5:30 in the morning. Hey! Objective complete. I woke up. You always gotta check around your own room, you know? Now, is this ship still sinking? Why don't I have my magic powers? Ah! I appear to have made a mistake in not fixing the ship because this isn't normal.
The void again, but it feels different.
Oh, I don't have any of my powers. What's going on here?
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned Emily into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
What's she playing at? Maybe how is the question.
This place is pretty cool, I won't lie.
I told you when you're older. How's next year?
You said that last year. Jessamine is younger than me, and she's a court every day.
Business, well,
Smart.
it's complicated.
I mean, different.
You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
Strange presents. I like strange presents. I like normal presents too.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
Rough.
I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me who did?
We were just playing.
Your name, Jesse. Who's here now?
It was her. Delilah's light. She broke it.
Damn, Delilah. Alright, let's keep going here.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bed sheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
The sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
Wow.
How much of this is true, and how much is Delilah's warped imagination? 15 years ago, the Loyalist conspiracy asked me to kidnap Anton Sokolov, and I did. I took him from his home to the pub we were hiding in, and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? He laughed at us. He told dirty stories, taught Emily more than her governess could in 6 months. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
Wake up simulator. Oh.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Jessamine, Delilah's stronger now.
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
Of course not. She's driving all of this.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end. Soon.
What? Ooh, thank you. Around. There's the dude. Let's see what the travelogue says. Blah blah blah. Words. Oh. All right. Before I go to the main room.
Wanted me to help him with a rather complicated problem. It would have been able to...
For a man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress than I would have expected.
Welcome back.
Good to see that you're still with us. Thank you for helping Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
I'm working on that. Believe me, the Duke has my full attention.
Karnaka's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
I'll do what I can, Alexandria.
Wait. Okay. Do you have anything I need? No. I mean, a cup of tea would be nice, but thanks for offering. Gotta look around, because sometimes there's stuff. Is there anything on the ship? I'm playing a couple other games right now, and they all have like a run feature, but it's like a limited amount of run. So this is nice. I can just run as much as I want.
Cool, though.
Ah, the Royal Protector has risen. A bad night? Maybe you've been sleeping on goose feathers too long.
Sit down when you want to talk.
I will. Well, Anton reading.
Delilah Copperspoon, or is it Caldwin?
Copper pot. Is that a lot of stuff in here. Nothing for me to steal, though. What was in here? Oh, blood flies. Ooh, eradicate them. Neat. There's that. Jesus, tons of things to read here. Alright, so blood flies. We can do that, right? Eradicate them. Broken blood flies escape into the engine room. Let's go. Around a little bit here. Oh, hey. Oh, alright. BRB. I assume the engine room is down here. Oh, but I want them. Jerks. Oh, I guess that's all I had to do. I feel bad that I didn't fix the leak that was down here before. Somebody did. Alright, let's go finish this part. Whoa.
I remember workers breaking ground on the Royal Conservatory, but it wasn't complete until I was already living in Dunwall. Shuttered to the public. Wonder what's going on inside the Royal Conservatory.
Probably gonna find out.
The Duke's incompetence, or something more suspicious?
Alright.
Anton, when I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and she has Emily. Anton, once we had you in a cage and you dared us to kill you, I need that man back.
Corvo, she's right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge, but I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
Ooh.
The curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
What if it's a soft serve machine? Huh? Alright. Megan Foster's here. How can she be out there?
Meet me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory.
Oh, well, alright, let's go. Oh, I was kind of hoping she'd be in there. Alright, what's our log say? So we're going there. The Royal Conservatory. Delilah and... there it is. Brianna. I'm coming for you!
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yep.
Yes, let's go.
I always feel like I'm missing something when they ask you.